Hello, welcome to my channel. Um, my channel, original one, was timed out, and now I have to get a new channel, and fewer people subscribed my new channel, so fewer people visited my channel, and and the situation, I have to say, situation is getting worse and worse. And this is a picture I got on Twitter. Actually, I think I mentioned it in previous episodes in my original channel. And it's the NetEast. This website is very popular in China. NetEast News said Chinese Batwoman Shi Zhenli said the virus discovered now is just the tip of the iceberg. So first, let me mention the Chinese Batwoman. It's not a good title. It's a bad title. But they put her, Chinese people put her, I don't mean Chinese people, the government, put her as the hero. Because she caused great disaster to the world and she's the hero. What kind of logic it is? And the virus discovered now is just the tip of the iceberg. Nobody can dare to say. Nobody dares to say in this way except the mother of the virus. Right? So from this sentence, do you feel scared? And according to her speech, I mentioned in my other previous episodes in another channel, she said, at least there were at least more than 2,000 kinds of coronavirus in her lab. So she is the mother of the bat virus. She's the mother of the bat virus. So she has the right to say in this way. Nobody else can say like that. And this is from the public, popular media. What do you think of it? And yeah, and more evidence I will show you. Okay, this one is WHO. It's not clear enough. WHO report into COVID-19 origins leaves the key questions unanswered. Well, it's not the first time for WHO to do such kind of thing. So some people ask me, why don't you trust WHO? I said, did WHO take any responsibilities for their mistakes? No, they never. So why? Why should we trust WHO? But anyway, I need more evidence. Maybe some of them are correct, some of them are incorrect. But I need more evidence. Cannot give the report they cannot trust. I cannot trust. It's unreasonable. Okay, this one is the WHO Advisory Committee. Jamie Natzil. He said that the report of WHO on the intermediate host of the virus is not from WHO. It's from an independent advisory committee and Chinese counterparts. He criticized the WHO report for the source of virus, its lack of authority and credibility. A large number of indirect evidence show that the virus is from lab. CCP has done a lot of jobs to cover up the truth, to destroy the samples, hide up the database and the records, jail the journalists, etc. It is unreasonable to label all doubts with conspiracy. So if not conspiracy, then it must be the truth, right? And I mentioned many times, I send a lot of audios from Twitter. I deliver them to the Twitter, to the YouTube, my channel. A lot of, you can check by your own. And Shi Zhenli, I also have some audios about, videos about her. Said, also I work with the top chronovirologist in the world. So together with my experience, I can tell you, this is created in the lab. This is from that template owned by China military, and it is sprayed to the world to make such damage. It's September 15, 2020, but I told that in 19, even though I don't have any evidence, 1999, on October maybe, I already got the idea, but I didn't have any evidence, and still now, till now, I still have no evidence. But I trust her. Okay, and concerning the vaccination, there's a piece of news from China. Say the blood is needed urgently in the Lodi city. It's a city, a very small city in China, not famous. And the local government encouraged people to donate blood free of charge before vaccination. If you got vaccinated, you don't have the right to donate your blood. Why? Nobody understand why. Because you're never able to get any evidence from China if they don't want to let you get it. So we have a lot of questions, but we cannot get answers. So these questions cannot solved. The only solution is the war. Without war, you never can get to the answer. I'm scared of war a lot. Maybe a nuclear bomb and can kill many people, and I'm one of them, right? So nobody can ensure we can survive through the World War III. But without war, most of us will die. With war, some people will die, but some people will survive. So the war is the only solution. It's the only one solution for the pandemic, actually. And this is a vaccination. Maybe the vaccination is also a kind of solution, but a lot of evidence show, evidence online show people cannot trust vaccines well. So I give you some evidence. This man is Dr. Lee Merritt, and he said that 4 kinds of MRT. He's a biologist in Belgium. 4 kinds of MRT vaccines failed the animal laboratory research because of the antibody. Sorry, it's my mistake. Antibody-dependent enhancement. It is quite easy to kill the vaccinated people with another kind of virus, just like part A and part B. When part A plus part B, then they can kill you. So when you inject part A, you have no sense of the result. You have no sense of the consequence. But when you got to part B, you will be killed. So the vaccine could become the time bomb. And also he mentioned that some curious immunity abnormal response. Actually, immunity system is still a myth for people, for human, because it's very complicated. And different people, different reaction. So it needs a long term of research for the side effects of the vaccine. But as far as you know, that HIV cannot get a vaccine, and SARS cannot get vaccine, and COVID-19 has the genes from SARS and HIV. But COVID-19 now got the vaccine, and I don't understand why, because a lot of people still refuse to be vaccinated. So and for the animal lab and for the massive immunity escape they mentioned, I got no idea about it. But he said that is he Belgium? Maybe he's not Belgium biology. He's another guy. I'm sorry. He's not Belgian biology. I will mention another Belgian biology later. He is a American research. Sorry, it's my mistake. Okay, let's go ahead. This scientist is a Belgian biology. PhD Doctor Greet van den Bosch said, most recovery cases would depend largely on the cellular immunity, not humoral immunity. Humoral immunity means antibody, and the cellular immunity means the nature killer cells or other killer, not specified for the antigen, for the virus, not so specified for the virus. It's the natural immunity system of the human body. So cellular immunity to make the patients get recovery. So he said maybe antibody doesn't work so well. And he also mentioned the massive immunity escape. And you can do the research online. And the vaccine also could cause the abnormal immunity response, which leads to curious diseases. And he said more scientists. He welcomed more scientists to debate on these issues. And I have no idea about the further information till now, but I really feel scared about the future of human beings. And this is another video I found online that the Belgian Minister of Health took the lead in vaccinating, and there's no need on the ceiling. No needle on the ceiling. Why? No needle. Maybe it's not correct. Maybe. I'm not sure. I just deliver the videos from Twitter here to YouTube. So I cannot take the responsibility for the truth. I cannot take the responsibility. But I just give you some evidence to let you think more about special situation currently. So some people ask me, why don't you trust the WHO and the vaccine? I don't know, but I know they won't take the responsibility for the false information. Me too. I also cannot take the responsibility for the false information. In case vaccine is only for the political purpose, then not for the scientific treatment, what's the idea? So I hope there will be more scientific information to show people the truth of vaccine instead of censorship. And another thing is that some people compare. There is a video online. Some people compare Nazi with CCP. I say you cannot compare Nazi with CCP. Why? Because Nazi just kill Jews, but CCP kill all people, including CCP people. Okay, so you cannot compare Nazi with CCP. They're different. They're different. CCP is the worst one in history. You never can meet such kind of enemy in history. So I feel ashamed that I'm a Chinese. I feel ashamed. And many people say, you're Chinese. Chinese people are innocent. It's not your fault. It's CCP's fault. But CCP killed a lot of Chinese people. CCP did a lot of bad things, but no Chinese people can say, in China, I mean, in mainland of China, can say that CCP is the enemy and he can survive. So anyway, a lot of Chinese people are very, very evil. So I feel miserable for these people, why they kill themselves and kill others, and they have no sense of it because of the brainwashing. And because of long term, nobody cares about the events in China. So that's the bad consequence we have to face. If the world can pay more attention to the situation in China and change the situation in China, not only do the business with China, then the great disaster, the doom, maybe not so fast, not so quick. Well, anyway, I did a lot of things to reveal the truth, but nobody would like to listen to me. So I feel so sad for that, but no choice. No choice, cause it's really hard to convince anyone without evidence. But I don't have any evidence, cause they cover up everything. So I'm really sorry for the bad consequence from CCP. And I know fewer people can visit my channel, and only one person is looking at it. So it's watching my channel, and nobody chat with me. But it's okay. It doesn't matter. I hope they want censorship my channel, and they want cause troubles to me. But anyway, the many people on many channels online say that the World War III is very close to humans. Maybe within 4 weeks. So everybody has to prepare for your future. And we hope God bless us all. And we hope we can pray that we can pass through the great disaster. We can survive. We can love each other, and we can help more people. Thank you so much for your listening. Take care. God bless all of you.